Just give me one moment. The microphone's not working. It's not because I forgot to unmute. Right. Does that work now? I don't know. It's supposed to. Bollocks. Bollocks to it. Can you hear me? Let me know. It says that it's registering me. Who knows? Are you getting me on the good mic? That's the important thing. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Are you listening? Are you listening? Can you hear me? Are you listening? Hello, everybody. Hey, shall we do that again? Hang on. Hello, good evening, and welcome to the Hobby Corner. My name is Kev, and it's Friday night. Way! And I just noticed that the intro music didn't run through the damn laptop. Through Streamlabs, it ran through the laptop speakers instead. Oh well, you know what? YouTube is all about having tech problems, you know. If you don't, then you know where's the entertainment otherwise? So hello, how'd you do? Welcome. Hope you're feeling good. Hope you're feeling fine. Let's just turn a little bit. Oh, hello. How's it going? I hope you're all well. Hope you had a fantastic week. Let me know what you've been up to in the chat. Let me know what hobby stuff you've been up to as well. What you got planned for this weekend and such. And yeah, make sure you stick around. We are going to be painting this Royal Warden over here. If we get time, I might finish off a few details on this Black Templar over here that I've been sort of picking away at over the last couple of weeks. And at the end of the show, I got a nice little announcement to make regarding a key aspect of the show that's been missing. So stay tuned, I suppose. And that's my way of getting you guys to hang in there. Also, tonight, you'll notice there's no bin juice. That's because I've had too much tea today. So I've swapped it out for a nice bottle of beer. So cheers. It's not bad. It's drinkable piss water, but you know what? It's still piss water, but it's drinkable at the same time. Anyways, let's have a look and see who's in the chat, shall we? So, the early birds coming in there. We have Total Nova. How you doing? We have Lupus Canis. All right, mate. Welcome back. We have Andrew Milligan. How'd you do? He's going to check back in a rewatch. Well, you take care, dude. And thank you for popping by. Oh, wow. You guys were in there for a while. Oh, there's Nightbot. And then, of course, we got Ross Matthews. Ross, I apologise. It's Russ Matthews. How you doing, mate? Yeah. The mic. It wasn't off. I was tricked by the program. It's not my fault. We got Gunstar Hero as well in the chat. How you doing, mate? Amboy Captain Bazooka whooshing in on his little rocket. Hope you're all doing well. So yeah, it's been a busy week. Just getting things sorted and organised. Clearing stuff out. I've been selling a few bits on eBay as well, so I'm trying to sort of downsize a bit. Because you know, like the extra money helps definitely. But I just need to get rid of. There's a lot of stuff I'm never going to use. I'm just holding on to it for the sake of holding on to it. So I'm trying to be careful with stuff that I'm not going to regret getting rid of, you know, like there was a few bits and pieces from previous magazine subscriptions where I had doubles or bits that I just weren't going to do. And there's a few other bits and pieces. I'll be listing them up in the weeks to come, so you know, keep an eye out for that, because you know, you get a nice little bargain there. Get your glasses on. I do apologize. So boy captain, he's got a chain fist power handshake. Oh no, he's given a pick. Oh, okay. You dirty alcoholic. Thank you very much. Yes, more spanner heads. You know it's a long shot, but can you show everyone the kit bash? Could I? I don't know. Let's see. I've actually made some changes to the software on my laptop. There was a couple of things that really slow it down. There's this Acer Clouds program that always started up as soon as the thing boots, and that was taking like so much of the RAM for like the first 20 minutes, half hour. Like it was draining the hell out of it. So I managed to disable that, get rid of it because you don't need it. And there was also this thing where you had to tinker the you had to tinker one of the options, but like you reduce how much RAM gets used up by programs opening up when you restart. And I'll tell you what, it's freaking done it, man. It's running a hell of a lot smoother, and it's not bad for a laptop that's about what 6-7 years old now. So I might get another couple of years out of it before I have to look towards upgrading. But hopefully. Right, so you said you would like. Let's see if I can. Let's see if I can do it for you, mate. So we got window capture, add source. Sure, new one, and then we go Facebook. Done. Okay, there you go. So now you can see it. So as you see, he was working on a nice little conversion, and this is his work so far. I think it looks pretty damn cool. So you can see it's got a Stormcast Eternals body, but it's got some really awesome wings. It's got a Kroot head and a big ass sword as well. You can't go wrong with a big ass sword. And I tell you what, the blending on the wings is really good. He was giving it his first go at wet blending, and I'll tell you what, it looks really nice. And then the rest of the scheme is supposed to be black and gold, so that's going to be done. And I said, you know, like keep the red as a spot color or bits and pieces on the armor just to break it up, and it tie it in with the wings. But it looks like it's going to be freaking awesome. So there you go. You are welcome. And there we go. So there you go. Nice little thing for the community. I do want to actually bring back community focus as well, but that's actually going to tie into the news later on. So hang on, let's just do that, and then we're going to bring that there, and then we're actually going to get some painting done because that's what we all came here for. And also let's get some music on as well. Sorry, I've swapped it. Normally I have YouTube and Epidemic Sound on that screen, and I have Streamlabs on this screen, and I've flipped them over, and it's throwing me for a loop because I'm used to going over there to do things, and now I have to go over here to do things, and likewise the other way around. Crazy. So let's see what they're suggesting this week, eh? Needs claret on his shiv. Yeah, it's good. Right, so we are painting this dude. Now it doesn't really come up well on the camera because he's sprayed with matte black from Colourforge, and it's like easily my favourite primer because it's so damn smooth. Oh, it's beautiful. Ah. But anyway, he needs some sort of work done, and then of course we got James Jonah Jameson. He's almost done. A little bit of classic sort of callback there, and the cape and stuff like that. I will dirty it all up, of course, but I want it to look like he's just stepped on the field. He's ready to rain down some hell, but he got a little bit muddy stepping off the drop pods. But yeah, really enjoyed just picking at that. Oh, and this is my favourite bit. I thought I'd give that a go. Oh no, I dropped it. Ah, it's alright. It bounced. But I love that look on the helmet. You know, like the Maltese cross on the helmet. It's banging. So yeah, it just needs a couple of details touched up. Do the base, job done. But tonight we're focusing on this dude because he needs a good paint job. So let's start. Let's get it started, shall we? So I want to get on with the lead belcher, and then I want to stipple on the Runelord brass. Got that weird canoptic colour. Which I think is just basically Runelord brass, isn't it? I don't know. Canoptic alloy. I don't think I have that at the moment. Or if I do, I've put it down somewhere. You know what it's like, you just put it down somewhere. Forget about it. Forget about it. Lead belcher, Corax white, Mechanicus, Retributor. Yeah, never mind. No, I'll use Runelord brass for the stippling. But yeah, let's get it on. When do you start the new talk series, Bathtub Thoughts? Oh dear. I don't think that's going to be a thing. So sorry to disappoint. Wow, that's really gone hard. That's going to need a deep clean. Look at that. It's stiffer than a teenager's socks. Alright. I'll use this. This is quite a fresh brush actually. So why not? Let's screw it up. Actually, I've got other brushes. I just can't be bothered to pick them up. All down here. There we go. I'll use this one. This one's used up. It's still okay. So yeah. Lead belcher. Started to kick us. Little rubber ducky. Maybe on my Only Kev fan page. Right. So I'm going to do an overbrush of this lead belcher. So I want those deep dark recesses. I like it. And then we'll work it out from there. You got to just start painting, you know. You just start painting, you get some paint on it, and then you can work it out as you go along. That's my motto. Also, I just got the message back from the chap that I did the Blood Angel commission for, and he absolutely loves it. He's got it right next to the chaplain that I did him earlier this year. So I'm pleased. I'm happy. He's happy. I'm happy. But yeah, I want to say thank you to everyone for the kind words as well. Because you know what, I don't do it for the adoration or for the positive feedback, but it makes a lot of difference. You know, like if you get some feedback, you get some like, okay, you could do this a little bit better, you could do that a little bit better. I like that. I like having some constructive criticism, but I also like having some positive comments as well, because it's not about ego, it's about confidence building, you know. And I'm not a very confident painter. It's largely why I don't really do commissions. That, and because like my work ethic it's not good enough. I couldn't balance too many things, you know. I'm a procrastinator by nature. And I can work hard once I get started, but it's just getting started. That's the tough bit, you know. So what are we going to do? What are we going to? I'm starting to get alright. I've always been concerned about me, and so that's what that. Well, Russ, I mean, like, as long as you're healthy, I guess. Yeah, Lupus basically says the same stuff. Right. So that's that bit taken care of, essentially. I'm not going to try and pick out the bits that are like really hidden, because that lends itself to more natural shadow. So there we go. Nice. Alright. So that's that bit done. And now we can get to the stick bit. I'm not going to wet the brush, I'm just going to get all the paint off it. Right, Rune Lord Brass, let's do it. Hey, yeah. There we go. Ooh, creamy. I only need a little bit. Yeah, jab it there, and then just gonna start stippling away. There we go. It's already given a nice multi tone. And it gives a little bit of texture as well. Look at him flex. It's making everyone nervous in the chat as well. I really should support it with like that, but like, nah. Right. Hey, beautiful Mephos. How you doing, brother? Hope you're well. Okay. So I don't want to miss any of the bits that I've actually covered in silver. I want to get all of that, except this. I don't know why I painted it in silver, but I did. It's not going to end up being silver. Just jab at the crotch a little bit. There we go. And he's already, it's gone a bit two-toned, which is cool. Yeah. Right. Now, before we do any shades, I want to get all the bases on it because the shade always takes forever to bloody sort out. So I've got a smaller pot which I'm going to use to rinse the metallics in, and I'm going to keep the larger pot for everything else. A bit more of a shake. I'm going to start picking out some details in gold. Gold, gold. Always believe in your soul. You got the power to know. You're unstoppable. Always believing that you are gold, gold. Yeah, that one's for free. You're welcome. There we go. I have a nice collar there. And some people have painted the strip white. I'm gonna paint the strip gold. Because why not? Give the guy some bling bling bling. Hey, it's like it breaks it up nicely, I think. And then I'm gonna do all this gold. Leaving those deeper recesses where I can. Of course, it's not a necessity. If it spills into those gaps, that's not the end of the world. The shade will do its job. A little bit there. Because I'm an old soldier, 55, with bucket legs and bucket head to go with them. I don't know if I do it unless I did, and if I... Yeah. Okay. Keep painting, stop singing, my ears are bleeding. Like, you all come for the singing as well as... So, you know, don't blame me. Bazooka. Looking forward to the big announcement, Kev. Is it the return of Bruce Forsyth? I can't say anything. I can't say anything. Just, yeah, wait until the end of the show. I kind of feel like I'm building it up a bit now. Like, but you know what? It's cool. Also, you know me, I'm not one for begging. But the channel is so close to getting the watch time that's required to meet the requirements of monetization. Now, I know I'm not going to make anything on AdSense or anything like that. That's not what I'm sort of aiming for. But as you lot have noticed, I really have sort of been trying to up it a bit in my own way. There are some that not to the quality or to the standards of other YouTubers out there, but I've been trying to work really hard to bring up my regularity and my my variations in in content and stuff to sort of give you guys, you know, the entertainment that you come back for. And being that close to reaching that target, it's tantalizing. And the thing is, like after the next couple of weeks, it's gonna just be a complete uphill struggle to try and beat that, unless I start, like, you know, I get a breakthrough, which I don't think is likely, and then I start getting hundreds of views on every video, and or like thousands of views or whatever. I'm not going to get the targets I want, well, that I need again, in order to hit that target, cross that border, and yeah, finally be monetized. Now, I say monetized, it's the partnership program. But once you hit that target and you're accepted into the partnership program, it doesn't go away unless you you know, you screw up big time and you offend the overlords of YouTube. And you know, I could be sometimes an offensive guy, but not to the extent where, like, I'd get banned from YouTube. So that being said, if you guys, being awesome that you are, could just watch a few more videos a week, that alone will help push the average over, and then it'll mean that I can get that target, and then I won't have to stress so much about keeping up with it. I could just ride it then. So yeah, I'm calling out to the Hobby Corner crew there. I know you lot have been super supportive. You've been absolutely amazing, and as I always say, this channel wouldn't be here without you guys. So yeah, we just need that final push before the end of the year, and then that'll be it. We'll be officially monetized, and I can unlock the membership thing on YouTube then, and I can start putting like exclusive emojis and stuff like that for you guys, which would be freaking awesome. So for that alone, it must be worth it. So yeah, just literally 2, maybe 3 extra videos a week, and then yeah, I'll be able to unlock those features, which would be awesome. That's not the big announcement, by the way. That's just me calling out to you guys for a bit of charity, for a bit of Christmas spirit even. Oh, I've gone a bit messy with that gold. Why am I painting that bit anyway? I'm not going to see it. Donut. Painting the wrong bits, as I always do. Right, so what we've got, the music disappeared. Comeback music, where did you go? Oh, you already finished that. Okay, let's pop that on then. So here, the high quality musicals are why I always show up, says Mephos. Well, thank you very much. Lupus says, yeah, Mephos, but you're American, so we make allowances. Yes, hashtag begging. Russ says, I would have said nice to hear you, nice. Nice to hear you, but you forgot to turn the mic on. Yeah, and you got the thing wrong as well. He says, nice to hear you nice, or nice to see you nice, but never mind. Nice try. It's called shilling. It's not shilling if it's for myself. Do we have to watch them all 10 times each to get your numbers up? I mean, if you did, that'd be absolutely freaking amazing. That'd be absolutely amazing. Because you have to get 4,000 hours of accumulated watch time. So that means people have come to your channel and watched that much altogether within a year period. And because that year period keeps shifting along, the accumulated time that drops out of that period takes away from your total. So you have to keep it up and keep going. But once you hit that threshold, you get accepted. That's it. You unlock out all the features forever, and it never goes back. And yeah, that's the beauty of it, because I can give back to you guys. I can give more back to you guys. I can unlock more features and do more with the channel, and reward you guys for your support. So yeah, I'm making a real push for it before the end of the year. So gotta start that campaign. Misadventures of Mr. Cotty, or Mr. Fish, as rumour has it. Still need to explain why that's a thing, but good to see you, mate. Glad you're here. You hum it, Kev, we sing it. Awesome, guys. Thank you so much. Big loves. Seriously, big loves to you. So, yeah. What's everyone got planned for this month anyway, the festivities? At some point during this weekend, I'm gonna start putting up the tree and some decorations and stuff like that. It's gonna be a nice low-key Christmas this year. Because like every year, my wife has gone over the top. And I want the kids to have some sort of expectation of what a Christmas really is. Oh, that's too loud. Before because they're only 3 and 4 years old, so I don't want them to have these lofty expectations of Christmas all the time. So because of that, this year we're gonna have a lower key one, and the wife has agreed because they got too much crap. Can't possibly get them any more crap. Which is nice. It means it's more about, because people get lost in the whole consumerism of Christmas, and it's more about the thought that you've put in to getting a gift for someone than it is about actually getting gifts and how many gifts you get or how much money you've spent, because that's just not a thing. It's ridiculous. People get way too caught up in it all. So yeah, that is. Ooh, hang on. What's this? So it's gone straight into the PayPal, so it's not going to come up on the screen. Oh, it did come up on the screen. No way. There we go. Dude. I usually wait until closer to Christmas, but now seems appropriate. An early Christmas. Merry Christmas, my brother, big loves. Dude. Dude. Big loves to you, man. Merry Christmas. Thank you so much. I'm gonna have a sip of beer and a breath. That means a lot to me, mate. Thank you so much. Cheers. Oh. You sausage. You absolute bloody sausage. Anyways. Ah, dear. Oh, man up. Beer, women, cars, sports. War dollies. Pew pew. No, seriously, thank you so much, man. I really do appreciate that. Big loves to you, mate. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I was stunned. I'm trying to read the chat and I've just blanked out, man. You threw me through a loop, mate. You threw me through an absolute loop. Ah, okay, here we go. Indeed it is, though. Yes, I do. Ah, okay, there we go. Don't want Outback, Kev. We come here because we got nowhere else to go. Thanks, Lupus. Oh, I love it. Mr. Fish says, we are in the process of moving, but by the end of the month, should have his first dedicated hobby space. Oh, sweet, mate. As you see, I've got my little corner here, which took years to be a thing, and it's my favorite little place because it is all my stuff in one corner of the house. It's just, that's it, that's all my stuff in one corner. I don't have it anywhere else, not on the shelves in the sitting room, not in the bedroom, nowhere, because little hands and stuff like that, but also because I like to keep my stuff tidy and out of the way. Wife, on the other hand, she had her stuff scattered everywhere, even important documents, she just flung everywhere. You lose stuff all the time. But I like to have my stuff in a corner where I know where it is, so I love it. It's my favourite little spot. Mr. Russ says, Kev, happy Easter from the Alzheimer's Society. Cheers, man. Lupus, the best gift anyone can give anyone is their time. We only have so much, and once it's gone, it's gone. That is so true, mate. That is more than true. That's 100. Time is a commodity. It is. It's the most valuable commodity that we have. That's why it's so heavily monetized. You know, you get paid at work for your time. You get paid. You pay to watch stuff, you know, that's your time taken to watch stuff, that's your time taken to do stuff, you know, watching an advert, for example, you're exchanging your time to watch that advert so they can therefore try and sell you something, you know. But yeah, no, I can't get more true than that. But me boss, that sounds awesome, Mr. Fish. That's done it. Right, so I was painting something, wasn't I? You get me sidetracked so much. Oh dear. Okay, right. I need to sort that out, by the way, because I didn't hear that happen. Right, and I'm gonna pop that down. Is there any way of bumping up the sound on it? There isn't. Okay, so I'll just have to see the little notice come up on the screen. That's cool. That's very cool. Right, so what was I doing? Brain scrambled. Done the golds, I've stippled the colours in, and are there any other colours I want to throw in there before I start throwing shades down? Not really. Right, let's throw those shades down then. Yay. So, the biggest news from Imperium at the moment is that I got my delivery yesterday, which is a shock because I wasn't expecting it so soon. But saying that, I think the delay is really going to hit in on the next one that contains issue 15, 15, 16, 17 and 18. So yeah, I had my previous one delayed, and that's why it feels so like close together, the deliveries. I think it's only been like 3 weeks since I got the last delivery, so I'll get those videos out. One of them is sponsored, the other 3 are not, so you still got sponsor spots if you want to do that. So again, just throw down the donation, let me know that it's for the Imperium. You get a whole shout out for the entire video, and yeah, you know, you basically become an internet legend, so that's always an awesome thing. And I'm losing track of what I was doing. So yeah, the latest news is that Darksphere, which is another like hobby freelancer store, I think it's located in South London. I actually went there once. It was alright. Really jam-packed shelving everywhere. And yeah, they've had to cut a lot of the pre-orders for issue 15, which is the one with the flayed ones, because their allocation for issues has been dropped. Now, I kind of believe them and I kind of don't. First of all, I think that they overestimated how much they were going to get. I think they were promised X amount and they thought, oh, we might get a few more, and then they tried to flag it on like that. And then when it was evident there were going to be shortages, and Hachette sort of go do the circuit, go around and say, yeah, look, we can't even give you this much, so yeah, this is how much you're going to get. They've had to, you know, cancel a lot of pre-orders, but I mean, it was bound to happen because flayed ones are $31.50 for 5, but in this issue you're getting them for £9. Like, who's gonna pass up on that? No one. And who's not gonna get more than one issue? Everyone's gonna get several issues because you only get those 5 in the whole collection. So at the very least you're going to want 2, but there's people buying 4 or 8 because they want big unit of them. And Games Workshop didn't help by giving them the troop keyword because they didn't have that before. They weren't a troop choice, they were elites, I think. So that's just added fuel to the fire essentially. I think it was a sneaky way of them doing it because, you know, like Games Workshop, they can make a lot of money off of selling those sprues even for the £9, like easily. And they've probably, like, they thought, oh look, we're gonna have tons of these printed out anyway, but we're not gonna sell that many in boxes of them, so let's just bundle it on the magazine and people will go nuts for it. We'll shift the stock, get people hooked on them, and yeah, we'll change the keyword just before they go on sale. So in the magazine, just to make sure that that magazine gets as much exposure and money put back behind it as possible. It's a quick cash grab, really. Smart. It's smart business wise, really, but at the same time there's a lot of people out there who gotten carried away because of that. It means what limited stock there was is just not enough, and they're printing more issues, they're getting more because I honestly do think they've got enough miniatures. They just haven't got enough magazines to pack them with. And that's ultimately the problem that they got. So, and then of course they got to get ready for worldwide distribution as well, because it's going to be launching in the US and Canada in January, sort of near the end of January, I think the 26th. And then of course you've got it launching, I think, like a few months later in Australia and New Zealand, though it hasn't been officially announced, I think. So yeah, and then you've got all the scalpers and everyone's going to be into it. So it's all the scalpers' fault for the shortages. It's not just scalpers though. It's honestly going to be people buying 4 or 8, because you know, like they can be max unit of 20. So you're going to need 4 issues to fill out a unit of 20, and some people are going to want several issues. Several units in their army, so they'll buy up to 8 issues maybe. So it's both scalpers, people who want it for themselves. It's a ridiculous price saving, you know. It's a perfect storm, and we've had that problem with a few things during Mortal Realms, and even during the Conquest magazine as well. So it was always bound to happen. So you just have to be patient. And I'm drinking too much. I'm not drinking too much. I'm talking too much, not drinking enough. My apologies. That's good. Right, so now that I've got that shade down, I forgot to shade. Actually, I'm going to shade the gold differently here. I want it to stand out. I want it to be gold, like that gold, but I want this gold to be a darker gold, and I want this one to be a lighter gold. So, I'm going to get my Seraphim Sepia. I said it. Seraphim Sepia. And I'm going to use that. I'm looking for something. And I'm probably being blind about it. There we go. So yeah, Mr. Fish, are we going to get that explanation? The people at home are crying out to know. Also, if you haven't hit the like button, that's always an awesome thing to do. Oof, oof, oof. Yeah, I like it. It's a warmer tone, you know. Yeah, a lot of people complain that the gold is too yellowy. I think the gold is just right. I like it. It's a nice warm gold. I like it a lot. There we go. Awesome. Nice. Okay, so put that back. Right. What are we doing here? Stop chat. Okay, so we got this beautiful thing. It's all wet, so we can't do anything with it at the moment. So let's have a look at this chappy here. So he's got a gun holster, and I think that's it really for the details. I need to paint on him. Oh, there's the little Maltese freehand, Maltese cross. Actually had to break the backpack off to get in there and paint that. it's a little bit rough, but you know, it's done. That's the main thing. And I actually did a little freehand Maltese cross down there, but because it's so difficult to do, so tiny, it just didn't come out right. So I ended up painting back over it. I don't want to do too much on it, you know, because at the end of the day, they're not very ostentatious. He is missing a chain. That's what he needs. He needs a chain. So you do some housekeeping on this dude. First of all, I need to get some Screamer Pink on that sword handle. I can't believe I missed that. See how easy it is to miss details. Just got to keep going back and looking at it. Woo. There we go. All right. Oh, we get the story. Okay, so Misadventures of Mr. Gotti. Gotti or Gotti? I don't know. Excuse me. So, long story short-ish, when I was a kid, I went to a laser tag lock-in and wanted an original name. I'd just been watching Adam West's Batman. I love Vincent Price's character, Egghead. Okay. While chasing after him, he tried to find his base and can't figure out Gotti. Then Batman explains it's a play on English phonetics. GH becomes F, as in tough or laugh. O becomes I, as in women. TI becomes SH, as in ration, or the word nation. So at the lock-in, I ended up getting a membership for winning an event. My friends found out about the Mr. Fish thing and started cracking jokes about being fresh fish, like new guy in jail. Oh, that's a deep cut though. Right. So it's basically like one of those silly names, like you know, you write a kid's name, HIJKMNO, right? And that's supposed to be Noel because there's no L. Oh. So yeah, I get it. Lupus, my alpha nearly finished. Just his face. Then I will have to go. Oh, nice. Can't wait to see the finished product. So, where were we? Then when gamer tags became a thing, no one would have. So I used it everywhere. Oh. Russ's head just exploded. Oh, right, I get it, man. That's mental. That's thrown me for a loop. Jeez. Thank you so much. Right, pink horror. That's what we need. We need pink horror to highlight Screamer Pink. You know, it's. I just feel like everyone in the chat right now, right, is like that GIF of that woman with all the mathematical symbols and everything, and Pythagoras theorem and everything. Just like flashing up and everyone's just like... we'll have to sort out a camera or something, Mr. Kev. Don't forget, I'm a boomer. That's no excuse. No excuse at all. I just broke his head off. Ta-da! I'm not that big a fan of the Tamiya thin. The Tamiya extra thin glue. It's too thin. I don't see the point in it. Oh, wrong one. I guess if you want to drop a bit of glue into gaps that's left from gluing things together, fine. But it's just, I thought I'd give it a go. And instead of just getting the thin stuff, I went for the extra thin stuff. And it backfired on me. This stuff just doesn't really hold stuff that well. So I give it like a 6 out of 10. Good for filling out those little gaps or adding a little extra. But it's way too thin. It runs everywhere as well. When you put it on something, it'll just run. It's a bit frustrating. So maybe next time when I use the thin stuff, just the regular Tamiya thin, maybe that would be better. You live in a cave in the dark as well. Mr. Fish says, then realise years later, as I'm joining communities, I'm kind of a jerk. But the joke has always been, I became a villain because no one could say your name right. So, Misadventures of Mr. Fish. There we go. She has a custom jacket for you as well. Jeez. You know what? Don't need that. Ross says, I have a posh cave in Yorkshire. We have a window in ours, as well as skin cut. You put me off, man. I just dropped a whole bunch of the glue on my nail. You get. There we go. It's fine. There we go. There we go. Looking regal as he should. Let's get some of that off. Oh, I missed that smell. That's a nostalgic smell. Oh, yeah. So the next issue that will be reviewed is the issue 11 Librarian in the Fauxhammer. I'm looking forward to painting that up. I might actually do a quick little tutorial on camo armor. I've never done camo armor before, so it'll be really exciting. And it's just got paint all over the handle as well. Excellent. Where did the music go? Where did the music go? I do not know where the music go. No, I don't want sound effects. Let's go with, what have we got here? What have we got here? Sports, travel, vlogs, workout, wellness. Can I just have the stuff that I've hit like on? Me. There we go. It's a nice size little playlist. There we go. Alright. Thin plastic glue is for tiny details. Use normal glue for regular construction. Told you last time. Extra thin is best for making goop. Okay. Maybe. I don't know. Right. So the handle is pretty much, let me just dot it with a little white. Straight up, right white, where the light is reflecting. It's at distance, it'll throw your eyes through a loop. Ooh, that's shiny. Hey, talking too much, not drinking enough. As always. Even have a piece of coal, and if it gets really cold, we may light it. Wow! Excellent. Yeah, I know what it's like, mate. You chop up or shave the plastic sprue, and then you just leave it in there, and it goes all goopy, and you use it as like a filler. I see stuff. I've tried it. I tried mixing some on a palette once, and it dried so quickly. But I was using the thicker stuff. Right, so is the shade dry here? It is not. Actually, shake some off. Maybe. Who knows? Right. So this pouch here. Let's do run oxide. Too much. Nope, not that one, that one. There we go. Right. And you'll notice I didn't do any glow on there because of course he's not wearing it, so it's deactivated. So yeah. I'm trying to be smart with my light sourcing and not overusing it. Ah, screw it, I've got to use that water, it's right there. Now, annoyingly, the problem with doing this colour armour is you have to do quite bright highlights on it if you want to do battle damage, and I didn't do bright highlights for it, so no battle damage. Because that would mean I would have to like highlight up even more. I don't want to do that. I kind of like it the way it is. There we go. There's little bones in there. I forgot about those bones. Let's base them in a bit of brown. How could I forget about the little bones? The little reliquary. Reliquary. How do people say that word? Reliquary. Or reliquary. There we go. Right. Oh, you really like the sword effect. Cheers, man. It's not my best, it's not my neatest either. But it looks alright at a distance, and that's what matters. It's like, you know, you get closer inspection, it's like, look, what did you do with those lines? Look how messy the back is. It's horrible. I am proud of the gem, the little gemstone I painted there. That's not even the light reflecting off of it, that's just a highlight. I made it like a real dark red, real dark. So That was fun to do. I enjoy experimenting. It's a strange thing to say, but I do. Now, what do people highlight steel Rhinox hide with? I always go with the Steel Legion Drab. It's a completely different brown. It's not like a highlighted version. Sorry, a brightened version. It's a different brown completely. Now mix a little bit of the Rhinox hide in there. Like that. I get this weird colour. I have no idea what it is. And then I'll start doing little scratches here and there because I don't like having such a flat surface with no like scratches over, especially like because it's leather hide sort of stuff, you know. So sort of aim around the edges more. And I'll do like 2, maybe 3 tones of it, layering it before I shade it down. So I don't want it to be too striking. I want it to take over the details. And a little bit of edge highlighting. There we go. Got half a bottle of extra thin and fill it up with sprue to the bottle full. Equal liquid plastic. Not for any noob, but careful peeps get a lot of use. Fair enough. It's where he keeps his change for the parking meter for his impulse. Oh dear. Oh dear. There we go. Right, scratchity scratch, scratch, scratch. Scratchity scratch, scratch, scratch. Look at that. Beautiful. Doesn't have to be neat. There's no rhyme or reason to it whatsoever. Why would there be? The scratches. And then I'm gonna use what should I use to show it up? Null oil. Where are you, my love? It's nearly gone. It's nearly gone. Douse it. Take the rest away. There we go. Spread it along. Nice dark leather then. There we go. It'll smoothen out those different tones. And that's it. I'm happy with that. Job done. Just to base it now. Easy peasy. Now let's get back to this necron. Necron. Hello, Mr. Necron. You still got too much shade. Need to pick off. Hello, Mr. Necron. So now that I've done that, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna stipple again with the Rune Lord Brass, and then I'm gonna stipple over that with a little bit of the Stormhost Silver, because what will happen, I'm gonna use the Stormhost Silver as the you know, like the highlight for the battle damage and stuff like that. So where's the little one? Where's the equal one? There it is. Okay. Put the lid on there. Blue, not that it matters, the tube's blocked anyway. The tube is acting as the lid. So get a little bit of that. On there. Work it in. As if you were going to do a dry brush. But then I'm going to just stipple some areas. The more raised areas. Sort of follow where the light is. Like that. Oh yeah. There we go. Right. Nice. A little bit on just the upper thigh there. A little bit on the base of that foot. More on the back of the leg there. Like that. There. Cool. We just stipple on there. Just being careful not to catch any of that still wet shade, because otherwise what will happen is I'll start smudging the paint around, and nobody wants that. Okay, can't forget his dome. Okay, so that's that. All right. I've gone and put. There we go. There we go. I've done it now. Gone and put the metallics in that water that I was trying to keep clean of metallics. Ah well, never mind. Absolute sausage. Right. Just make sure that's extra dry, as this next step won't work too well. Yeah, Stormhost Silver shook up. Shake that boy. Alright. Okay. I'll find Stormhost Silver because it's so bright. It seems a bit weak. So but it's there. When you put it down, it's there, you know, you just gotta trust that it's there. Use it as an accent. Otherwise you end up overusing it, like I have done many a time before, and yeah, it doesn't look too good if you do that. Yeah. Nice. Put that on the top there, and I'm going to do an edge highlight with it as well. Alright. Ooh, 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 it is so good. Slap me, please. I get so excited. A little bit on the top there, on his tips. His shoulder nips, as I like to call them. Well done. spine. Yeah. Go on the back there. Cool. Alright, it's coming along. So I'm so shiny. Right. So now I need a bit more of that Stormhost silver. Get those edge highlights in there. Right. Here's the real work. There we go. Put that down. I'm not going to edge highlight everything. I'm just going to follow more where the light lands. And then like bottom of the battle damage as well. Just to accent it. There we go. Ooh, nice. Go along just the edge there. Again, gotta be careful because there's still some shade in there. Just be careful, and then goes plonks the bloody paintbrush right into it. Nice one, Kev. Nice one. You absolute dickhead. Oh dear. So what's everyone's plans for Christmas? What are you all going to be up to? Are you all travelling? You're going to go see family? You're going to play it safe? Or are you just going to spend it on your own? Some people are into that or don't have an option. That's a bit depressing, but it's one of those things where, you know, it is a thing. Right. Let's get this highlight right. There we go, and then the damage goes all the way down there. There we go. Nice. Oh, that edge highlight is coming on really nice. A little bit on there, a little bit there. Hey, the Payton Wookiee's in the house. How you doing, man? Does this Necron have a name? It does have a name, actually. I'm gonna have to get the folder out. Give me a moment. Let me just get this highlight done, and then I can bring out the name. I think it ended up with a fairly silly name in one of the playthroughs. So yeah, every Monday we do a Imperium magazine playthrough. So as I get the issues on a Monday, I'll do a little playthrough that's featured within the issue, as sort of a way to help new people and returning people to the hobby sort of get back into the rules and sort of have like that visual aid, because there are quicker like playthrough guides out there, but they don't do the step-by-step campaign, you know. So like along with learning the rules, you have a narrative there and a bit of a campaign. So been enjoying that alongside learning the rules as they develop. So if you are looking to getting into 40k, I've got a whole playlist of playthroughs on the channel, so yeah, check them out. They're good fun, lots of twists and turns, lots of drama. Some games don't go according to plan, some games are complete twists. There's never a boring game, so we all have a laugh while we do it. And everyone accuses me of using magnetic dice, even though that's obviously way above my budget. Like, you think I could afford magnetic dice, you guys? I mean, you're so kind. But no. It's too much hassle as well. Have to charge them or change the batteries, I don't know. That's just a lot of effort. You highly underestimate how lazy I can be. Okay, I think that's the highlights done for that. Cool. The holidays, we split in 3 days. Christmas Day is dinner with my side family. Christmas Eve is with my wife's side, and Christmas Eve or Christmas Adam is for our household. Ah, fair enough. Right. We got through the music already. Oh, we did as well. Right. So I have. Where did I put it from? I put it down here. Okie dokie. Right. Let's have a look, see, shall we? Slap, slap, slap. Ha. There he is. So his name is Principus Charlimus, after Prince Philip and yeah. Oh, it wasn't after Prince Charles. Idiot. Yeah. So there you go. Such a silly name. Oh, that's what I get for letting the chat name stuff. I'm getting some IKEA furniture to store my mobile painting station and some family stuff too. Nice. For Captain Christmas, family feast, leftover sandwiches, cakes, biscuits. After 8 minutes, exercise, family feast, leftover sandwiches, cakes, biscuits. After 8 minutes, exercise. Sounds about right. Minus the exercise, of course. Food comas. That's the thing, isn't it? Definitely got to have a food coma. Otherwise, you know, you're not doing it right. So let's highlight that gold now. I've got, where is it? I've got the Liberator gold. Now I think this is a really nice way of highlighting gold, definitely. Yeah. Let's get it out. Rinse. Get a smaller brush. And let's just highlight that nicely. There we go. I really like the glyphs on necrons. Concentric circles and stuff. Right. Sort of harking back to crop circles, essentially. Okay, so that's that bit of gold done, and then no, I don't want to do that like that. I want to dry brush it on. Let's do. Is that soft enough? No. Have a look. See, there we are. There it is. There's my soft one. Okay. I was looking for that. Love that name. Yeah, it was yours. Food fuels the muscles. Bring on the special Christmas turkey pies. Oh mate. Okay. Oh, that's better. It's just easier, it's time saving. It looks cool. Dry brushing is the superior way of highlighting. Changed my mind. You can't, because it's a fact. Alright. Yeah. Oh, that looks good. Oh, that looks so good. Hee. That turned out better than I thought it would. I mean, I don't think you could see it on cam, but it's such a nice subtle change in the hue there. Oh, it is coming up on the camera. Oh yeah. Ooh, ooh yeah. Yeah, baby. Oh, how to age yourself quickly. Make a Austin Powers reference. Crikey. Mint matchmakers. Ah, yeah, mint matchmakers, twiglets, bring them on. Like, you gotta have like a bowl full of like mixed nuts with fruit. Like raisins and sultanas. Ooh, love it. No after eights all the way. Oh, I'll have both. Have both. Already started on the after eights. I bought up a box. As soon as the mince pies hit the shelf, I bought a box or two. The kids love them as well, so you know. Hey, Mr. Raven Rock, how you doing, mate? Hey, never apologise for being late. Yeah, the fact that you've turned up is amazing, so thank you so much, mate. And don't forget to hit that like button, of course. Everybody. Every bit helps. So I give it another 10 minutes and then I'll be making the big announcement for the channel. And so stick around for that. And also I'm trying to push for everyone to watch an extra couple of videos a week to help me just push over that line for the end of the year, because I'm so close to hitting that watch time target. So I know you guys have helped support the channel immensely, and I appreciate everything that you guys have done to help support the channel. And I always say, without you guys, there would be a channel. So just watch a couple more every week until the end of the month, and we'll be able to push right over that line, and then I'll be able to unlock amazing features like membership, custom emojis and stuff like that. So and donations, you'll be able to just hit a donation tab, so you don't have to go through like a rat run of links and stuff. And then of course, you know, that will mean I can invest more into other features and things for you guys as well. So yeah, thank you in advance. So we've done all the metal. I want to do some funky green stuff. Funky green stuff. Funky green stuff. Now I'm gonna go straight from Caliban green. I don't know why. I just feel like Caliban green is a nice dark green, and it's the green for me, so I'll be using it. And also, I can't be bothered to look for the other greens. So I just make do with the colour I got in front of me. That's usually how I make my decision on a lot of colour schemes. It's like, what's right in front of me? Oh, this colour's right in front of me. Cool. Yeah, I'll just use that. So I'm going to paint the entire eye socket with it. And let's do the chest, the ribs, little gaps in the ribs. Why not? You can always make them look glowy. Glowy? Like so. Alright. And then get the generator bit. Like that. And all the areas I'm going to do like the glowy green. I'm going to paint like this. Because I like using Tesseract Glow. I think it's pretty cool, but this dude, I want to layer up the whole thing. Alright. Just gonna do the middle one. So go out the lines. Always terrible at colouring in the lines. Always terrible. Russ, up north we have to hunt for our Christmas dinner, so it will be whichever animal is the slowest or roadkill. To say. Nice. Very nice. Do not apologies, Harubi. You did not what? What didn't you do, Mr. Wookie? How many you need? Can leave it playing in the background. About 100. Do you think you could do 100? Because of course, like over the next like few weeks, the time accumulated from the previous videos around this time of the year will start dropping off the total as that year period shifts. So also sharing the video around. If you're on you know, if you grab the links to some of the videos that you think are good and helpful, and you share them to groups that you're in that are, you know, I haven't already spammed, that's cool. On Facebook, on Twitter, if you're on Reddit as well. I never really got into Reddit. It's another thing that's just too much for me, so I just don't bother with it. I'd lose my mind if I did. So yeah. Ooh, there we go. Look at that. That's right, I'm doing all these little dots. I'm going to highlight these up as well, because I'm an absolute nutter. Absolute riot, mate. Yeah, so spread the good word of the hobby corner and we can grow our little community. That's like the best way to do it as well, you know? Get more people in. Well, the world is our hobby corner, after all. Cheesy, I know. Woo! Mr. Fish is now following me on Twitter. Way! Thank you very much, mate. Yeah, there's a link tree thing there. It's got all my links. It's got the affiliate links to Element Games and Forbidden Planet. It's got all my social media links, and it's also got my merch store on Teespring as well. So if you want to get a mug, or t-shirt or hoodie or whatever. I actually didn't know. I actually didn't realise until it was almost over, but over the last weekend... No, it wasn't over the last weekend. It was on Monday. Was it Monday? It was one of the days during this week. Teespring were doing a 24-hour sale on all the stuff, and like I think they were doing like 15% off all merch, and of course like they cover that cost. It doesn't come out of the stores, which I think was pretty cool. But I totally missed it. If I had known about it in advance, I would have like shared that about to you guys. If you were on the fence about getting a mug or a t-shirt or a hoodie or something, or stickers, we got stickers, then you could have done that. Different Gear TV in the chat. How you doing, mate? Sorry for the late one. Never apologise, mate. The fact that you're here is amazing enough. Just make sure you hit the like button. I'm busy watching an upload of yours at the minute. Yeah. I'll go into Curry's and log on to every PC laptop they have a P. It'd have to be different accounts though. Otherwise they'll catch on. I like the fact that no painting handle is involved. That's what you call pro. Oh, well, you know what? It's because like sometimes I use it, sometimes I don't. It depends if I need a steady hand or not, or if my fingers are going to get in the way of a cape. Like if I was to paint that cape, I'd have it in the painting handle so I can paint it without getting my fingers on it. This one I'm not too worried about, so it's all good. I'm going to do this last because I want to paint the rods differently as well. So I'm going to put that on pause. So look, there we go. So you can see we got a really nice effect on the armor. I really like the gold, the warmer gold here, and then of course you've got darker gold there, and all that stippling we did really helps give it different tones, so it's interesting to look at. It's not just a flat color, you know, it definitely looks like damaged, rusty, chipped at metal, and that's what you want. And then of course we've just tidied up a few details on that dude, so all he needs is basing and then he's good to go. for the Emperor. So that's cool. So with that out of the way, it's one last thing to do, and you just have to give me a second because I am a bit of a spanner. We'll pop that on like that. I could have done this on my phone actually. Might be quicker. So where is it? There it is. Got it. Right. Okay. So I enjoyed the IKEA video, but thought you should have been wearing a THC face mask purely for promotional reasons over safety. Well, you know what? I actually filmed that nearly 2 weeks ago, actually. So the mask mandate didn't come in. It was still as and when you need. But because I've been infected twice, I've had the double jab, and I've had the booster. And I have several tests a week because I work in a care home, both the LFT and the PCR tests. I was confident that I wasn't going to either catch it and get seriously ill by it or spread it. So, you know, that was that sort of thing. And shorts, yeah. You know what? Up until last week, I was wearing shorts the entire time. But yeah, no, you can actually buy these masks still, and since they're becoming mandatory again, you can get yourself one of these, alright? Or you could get one with this design on it from the Teespring store. So, you know, get yourself a nice reusable, eco-friendly one. You just wash it after each use, so maybe get yourself a couple. And yeah, I don't think masks are gonna go away for a while. So, you know, it is what it is. But anyways, on to the big announcement. So, it's been a long time coming. We definitely needed something extra for the channel for a while now. And I know I've done playthroughs and painting tutorials and stuff like that, and it's all great, and we do all these hangouts and stuff, but what we're missing is a community hub. I'm spread all over Facebook, I'm spread all over Instagram and Twitter, and there's no, and you know, like I'm trying to participate in so many different groups on Discord as well, and it's spread me so thin. It's so hard for me to keep up on. And at the same time, whenever I wanted to do things like the community focus, which I used to do on every video, it was quite tricky to grab all of those pictures together, tie it all in, get everyone's names and everything like that, and get all the pictures, make sure I don't miss anyone out, because I was chasing down every different group on Facebook and people sending me stuff on Instagram and Twitter. So because of that, I decided we need somewhere, one place, and it's been a long, you know, I've put it off for so long because it just makes me panic a little bit, because I don't really know what I'm doing, and I honestly don't know like if it's going to work out or not. I'm not the most like social person, but I'll do my best to keep up with it. But anyways, enough waffling. Today is the launch of the Hobby Corner Discord. Yay! All that waffle for nothing. So there's the invite. You should be able to just click it and it will send you straight to Discord, to the Hobby Corner Discord. It's very basic at the moment because at the end of the day, I wanna let it grow and expand naturally, organically. I don't want to just throw in like a million different subgroups and overwhelm everyone, because I know how overwhelming that is. So we just got the basics down. Should I do a window capture? I'll do a window capture. There we go. So as you see, it's very basic. But yeah, we got this stuff which I haven't looked into yet. But we got a little welcome thing, got the rules thing and stuff like that. The general chat, work in progress, so you can share your work in progress. We've got the Mortal Realms one as well, because people are still working through that. I'm still working through it. I haven't even put the Mortis engine together yet. You got the Imperium one, because that's what we're working through. Gunstar Heroes in there. Hey, got a wave back. The latest hobby news as well, so I could throw down like articles and stuff there as well, so you guys can keep up. We've got memes, because like, so one thing I do love is a good meme. And then we have the community focus as well, and that's gonna be opened every Friday. And so it's a bit like how the Pickle Jar do it. Like, it'll be open, you guys can submit your stuff, and then on a Friday night we'll go through the stuff. But I know I've been dipping in and out of that, and I've wanted to do it for such a long time, and it's been a long time since I've been able to do it on videos cohesively. So this is the best way to do it. So yeah, you'll be able to post your stuff up on there. So yeah, that's it. And of course, I've got my little channel here, so I'll post up all the links to videos and live streams here, so you won't miss anything. Though I always do suggest you hit that bell icon and select all, because then if you don't get it on Discord, you get it on anything else. So yeah, there you go. And there's a little voice channel as well. I mean, that's basic. And then what I want to do is for people who join the Buy Me a Coffee membership, and for people who when we finally unlock it, because you awesome people will be watching all the videos, the YouTube membership, maybe have like just a little private chat on there, just so people can I can share all the bonus stuff on there easier than go through different avenues and stuff like that. So that'd be really nice to do. So yeah, there's my big announcement. I know it's not like groundbreaking or earth shattering, but to me this is already sending my anxiety through the roof. So but I'm excited about it. It's excitement, more than like, oh shit. It's more like, let's do it. So Iron Fist is in so we've got a few people in there already. Amazing. I love it. Usually in there. And look, we've got these these things are so jokes. I love it. So there we go. So let's just make that go like that. So yeah, the funds don't make it, then at least it's another pair of shorts. If the funds don't make it, what are you talking about by the funds? Did you make a donation that hasn't appeared yet? Or are you talking about my sexy legs raising some money, as well as other things? Ooh. You're literally just wondering if I had a Discord. Well, there you go. You're there for the launch, mate. Like the very first live show you joined, and you're there for the launch of my Discord. How metal is that? So yeah, like I said, it's basic. It's nothing fancy. I want it to grow organically. I want it to be a nice little hobby centered area. So you know, like all the basic stuff. I know I'm gonna say no politics, the guy who easily gets dragged into a political discussion, but yeah, you know, like no politics, no bullying, no harassment. If you want to be a complete dick, go somewhere else and be a dick, because at the end of the day we're all there to enjoy ourselves, relax, and inspire each other and be inspired. And it's, you know, it's one of those things that I've wanted to have, that sort of community around the channel, and I can have an actual place in one place. And Discord is a weird thing where more people are on Discord than they are, like, if you want to get everything together, more people will be on that one thing than they are on everything else, if you know what I mean. So like people might be on Facebook and Discord, or Instagram and Discord, or Twitter, Facebook and Discord, but they won't be on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram and Reddit. Very rarely. So the middle ground is Discord, and it works. And so yeah, very nice. When does the Hobby Corner Kev 2022 swimsuit calendar go on sale? What makes you think I have a swimsuit? Ooh, mummy. Yeah, keep that shiznits for the live streams. Fair enough. You know what? Oh, I had 2 screens up for it. Oh, look at that. So I'm gonna invite some people. Literally, I'm just gonna invite everyone that I've got on my friends list in a big old spam. Spam, lam. And yeah. Oh my days. Sorry everyone. Oh, I'm limited on how many people I can spam into this thing. Fair enough. So there we go. That's the big thing. So I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna let you all enjoy that. The miniatures are coming along beautifully. You lot are coming along beautifully. I want to say a massive thank you to everyone for all your support, all the amazing just kind words, the fact that you're here every week as well. It means so much to me. So yeah, I'm in a spacey like headspace at the moment, so I want to say a big thank you, especially to me, Foss, for your big donation. That was really kind of you, so thank you so much for that. I want to say a big thank you for everyone. I'm not pretending I got lots of friends. Thanks, Lucas. I want to say thank you to everyone who's subscribed, who likes, who shares, who watches the videos. Remember, we're trying to get that big push to the finish line on the watch time, so watch just a couple extra videos a week. It does so much to help out, and then we can start the year nice and fresh, no stress, no drama. I can put more time and effort into making good videos, quality videos with poor audio, but you know, bad lighting, but it'll be quality. Also, I want to say a massive thank you to Buy Me a Coffee membership folk, the people in the little Hobby Corner crew membership. Every month they have been supporting the channel. and it just goes towards running the lights, feeding the internet hamster on his little wheel, and keeping the music playing. And yeah, like it's as little as £2 a month, but yeah, we want to hit that. We just want to hit that milestone so that we can actually unlock the memberships on YouTube, get those funny emojis, custom ones, because I've got some really cool ones coming up. So yeah, big loves to everyone. Large Blast Podcast, how you doing, mate? Glad you could be there. Good for you, bro. Don't listen to the haters. If you got the legs, is shorts 24/7. Yeah. Yeah. Big loves to you, mate. So yeah, you got that way of supporting the channel. We've got the affiliate links to Element Games. Just use the codes, you get your discounts plus extra loyalty points, so you get more stuff or more money just sit around. Forbidden Planet, make sure that you pre-order those issues so you don't miss out. I say it time and again, as soon as those issues go live for pre-order them. You can always cancel them later on before they get sent out, so you'll definitely have a copy, and then when you find out whether or not it's for you, if it's just paints or if it's a faction that you don't want, you can always cancel it and keep the ones that you do want, because as we've seen, some issues are going to be super popular, and if you haven't already subscribed or pre-ordered it, then you're going to miss out. And then lastly, subscribe, like, share, watch a couple extra videos, do all that beautiful stuff. It really does, you have no idea how much it helps the channel out, and I really do appreciate the fact, because your time is the biggest commodity that you could give me. It's the most valuable thing you could give me. And I appreciate that more than anything else. So, I know what everyone is after, and it wouldn't be the end of show without it. So, I want to say, have a fantastic weekend. Don't forget, Monday, 9 PM, we're doing the playthrough for issue 11, and it's the Librarian. Ooh. And I'll try and get the review for that issue out before then as well. So until next time, big love, stay safe, stay beautiful. I'll see you in Discord. Oh, that's so weird to say, isn't it? I'll see you in the Hobby Corner Discord. What? Big loves to you all, stay safe, have a fantastic weekend. Peace.